I'm so excited.
You're so excited.
I'm so excited.
He gave me the gift of my New Day career, that's for sure.
I don't know about that.
You did.
You helped me out a lot too. This is a great. This is the perfect interview for you to do.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, you've been doing movie interviews for decades, and every celebrity out there, I mean, knows who this man is. And so he asked me because he knew that this movie was coming out that had to do with dogs. And
well,
we all know how much I love dogs.
Right.
And he knew that it would be an interview with a celebrity that would be very kind to me.
And somebody you might like to meet.
And someone I might like to meet. So I had the chance to sit down through Zoom to interview Channing Tatum and Reed Carolyn, his co-director and good friend. They've worked together on so many films. So here's a little bit more about Dog, but wait until you see how I tried to break the ice.
Check it out.
Hi, I'm Natalie Herbert from Fox 8 in Cleveland.
Oh, cool.
Hi.
My first movie junket. And David, my co-host, David Moss, always does these. He told me that Channing is one of the hardest and kind of meanest interviews out there.
Well, I'll have to hold him to that. I'll give you all I got. I will I'm gonna berate you in this entire interview. Yeah, no, never.
It's so good to meet you both. Thank you so much for doing this. So, you know, the movie, I'm a huge dog lover. That's why he knew I would love to do this. And I love this beautiful bond between, you know, humans and dogs, and yet then this whole American hero aspect of it too.
It's expired, sir.
Come on, man. You know how many times I've been in and out of this gate with that?
Excuse me?
What's the odds on ISIS?
Step out of the vehicle, sir.
You want me to step out the vehicle? I'll have it.
He's with the Ranger Battalion.
Ranger Battalion.
Dog is a comedy that will bring a tear, or several, trust me, to any dog lover's eyes.
She won't work with anyone. One minute she's good, the next minute she's sending 3 guys to the ER.
What's up, dog?
And you're gonna go on a little road trip. Easy. What y'all so scared of? Smell it out, big time.
Okay, the tears come a little later on. It's a rocky start as Channing Tatum plays a former Army Ranger who sets out on a road trip to get his canine co-star Lulu down the Pacific coast to make it to a fellow soldier's funeral.
Why did you guys feel the need to create this particular film? Channing, I'll let you go first.
You know, it started from a sad place. I lost my puppy of like 11 years that I've raised from like 6 weeks old. She was like my little shadow, and then on her, like, she got cancer on her sort of last few days. I took her on a road trip up to Big Sur, kind of where we would always go camp and like go for adventures. Had a profound experience on that little road trip, and I came back and told my buddy and about kind of just the themes in which I don't know, the lessons in which I learned on that, I guess, the trip, and we realized that there was something here.
Channing's beautiful bond with his dog Lulu created the spark. Through that, his friend and director Reed Carolyn created this powerful on-screen journey, one that also reminds us of the sacrifices of our nation's heroes. Channing co-directed the film.
What was he like as a director, as a co-director, behind the scenes? How do you rate him?
I mean, he's a 10 out of 10 because...
Yes, how do you rate me?
10 out of 10? No, I mean, look, when you have somebody who has incredible instincts as a performer and as, honestly, as an artist, and you've created with them for as long as, you know, Chan and I have been working together, I mean, you can't... It'd be hard for me to rate it. I don't know on what scale, but I would just say, like, the guy has incredible instincts, so a lot of times I can just sort of sit back and let him do his thing.
Nearly every scene will touch your heart and make you laugh at the same time. It's part of this beautiful unpredictability of working with animals.
The dogs, they were incredible. I don't know, there are a lot of funny moments, but they're like, one funny moment is like, so we had all girl dogs, obviously, and then one of our dogs that was playing another character was a boy dog. And then 2 of our dogs became in heat during the film. And so we physically couldn't put the boy dog and the girl dogs together while they were in heat because it was just chaos.
Well, I gotta go. I just want to say, Channing, I bought this book for my little niece.
Oh, yeah.
No.
That's cute.
No.
Thank you so much. That's sweet. I appreciate that so much.
Well, Cleveland loved you guys. Thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank
I hope
you.
Yeah, Cleveland.
What a pleasure. Thank you so much.
You guys had a nice job. It was fun.
They were awesome. And you know,
great.
in prepping for it, I learned so much more about the 2 of them. They had a big movie, a Marvel movie that they wanted to do that was going to come out, but it fell through. and it really deeply affected them. And I think that's kind of when Channing took a break almost from there was a lot of things I think going on in his life, but you know, it just brings the reality to it. They're humans just like the rest of us, and now they've created this wonderful movie.
You know, and just to show you what a nice guy this guy is, you know, he's made $80 million. Just 12, 13 years ago, maybe it's 14 years ago, he came to the station by himself with one person, and he came here and we did an interview in the other studio. He was a skinny guy then. He was in a movie called Fighting. You know, you might remember that, Fighting. And he did the interview, and it was like some kid that he was looking around the lights, and he just couldn't get over all of it. He was in this movie. He did the interview, and he left. He was the nicest guy. I never knew I'd see him again. And in this short amount of time, $80 million, and you can see why.
He hasn't changed. And that's what I love. They're both just genuine human beings. They deserve everything good that's going to come their way. And Dog is out in theaters on the 18th, so make sure you go see it. I enjoy them so much. They even asked me they're like, what do you do? They were asking me questions when the interview was over.
He's got like a little boy curiosity, and it really shows through, and it's really, really special.
Very talented.
That was special. That was a great job.
Thank you for letting me do that.
That
it was
was
a pleasure.
fantastic.
I really appreciate it.